If you want to add a background to your digital graphic, you can, of course, get an image and stretch it out. You could create your own vector graphics, or you could add in a block color. So I'm going to show you how to, number one, add in a block color, and then number two, add in a gradient. So if you just want a normal block color, I can click and hold on this tool here. That is the rectangle tool. Any tool you click on, where it's got this little arrow here, means there's extra tools when you click and hold your left mouse button. So I'm going to choose the rectangle tool, and I'm going to click and drag over the whole of my digital graphics space there. You'll notice if I go down to the layers panel here, it creates a new layer for me automatically, and it's just labelled it rectangle 1. But I can't see my background daisy image because it's plonked it on top of it. So I'm just going to move the layer down there so I can see that. There's the black behind it, and I'm going to call it background colour, just so I know what it is. If I want to change the colour, I can of course look in my properties toolbar. The fill is the colour that is within that rectangle shape. I've got it black at the moment. I could choose colours from here, or I could just simply go on the colour picker here, and then say for example I wanted like a blue, I could choose that. That's a more of an indigo blue colour. There we go, that'll do. And I could change the stroke. The stroke is the outline of the rectangle. So I'm going to change the stroke colour. So say for example I wanted it yellow. Now at the moment I can't really see that. That's because it's only 1 pixel wide. If I then make that wider, you can see where it is. So I'm going to leave it like that for now. And when I'm happy, I just press enter, and it's ready to go. If I didn't want to use just a block colour and wanted to put a gradient background in, let me show you how to do that. So firstly, I'm just going to delete the one I've just done because I don't want that in there. So to do a gradient, I use this tool here, left click and choose gradient. Now if I was just to try and do that, you'll notice it comes up with what looks like a stop sign or a no entry sign. That's because I haven't got a layer to put it on. So I have to make down here, this button here, new layer. Okay, and then you'll see my cursor changes to a small cross. And up here I can change in the properties toolbar any of the properties I like. So say for example I wanted different colours. Let's go with, I don't know, let's go with a green. Quite like that. And I've got different types of gradients. So that one's a radial that's coming out from the middle. And if you click on them, when you draw out your line for where you want the gradient to be, you can see what it looks like. I don't particularly like that. It's a bit too harsh for what I want. So I'm going to choose this one here. I've got to make sure it looks decent with the other items on my digital graphics. So at the moment I can't see them because it's in the wrong order. So I'm going to move my layer order here. There we go. And I can see now what that looks like. I'm quite happy with that. But if I wanted to change it, I could simply use my mouse and draw the gradient out where I wanted it and see what the effect would be.